Reporting live from Highland Park, Michigan, Deborah Walters.
Hello, I'm Barbara Walters, half-second cousin, Deborah Walters. Welcome to yet another edition of 4040. Tonight we interview a young, talented, and ambitious filmmaker from Highland Park, Michigan. Whether you've noticed or not, the film scene in Michigan is growing at an alarming rate. Actors, writers, and yes, even directors are popping up everywhere you look. Some names you may recognize, but one of the most underrated film directors in the state has yet to be noticed by the national media. His name, Tommie Green. At only 22, Green is the president and CEO of WhiteWood Entertainment, a multimedia entertainment company he started in 2005 at the age of 20. 2 years later, WhiteWood has 5 solid members, 2 events, and over a dozen short films under its belt. Tonight, we interview Green to gain insight as to the man behind the lens.
This is nice. Y'all got the fireplace and everything?
Oh, you like it?
I do.
Ready to begin?
Waiting on you, Deborah. Oh my God. You see that? It's like everything just got blurry.
That's my interview blur.
I mean, I know y'all did an interview blur, but I thought y'all did this in post, in the editing. I can't see right now.
It gives the interview a warm, softer, more personal feel.
Oh, you mean like Barbara Walters?
Not like Barbara Walters. Like Deborah Walters?
Okay. I'm just saying because, you know, Barbara does it too.
So, Tommie, statistically speaking, WhiteWood is one of the largest filmmaking companies in Detroit on the internet.
And one of the top 3 in the state for now.
Can you tell us about the statistics that backs that up?
Well, we have thousands of friends on MySpace, thousands of subscribers on YouTube, and millions of video views worldwide on both sites.
So, how did you grow to achieve such a tremendous fan base?
Well, a few hit videos and a couple of good ideas, I guess.
Of all the videos you produced, Tommie, which seems to be the favorite amongst your fans?
I thought that we weren't going to discuss that video, Deborah. Fine. Throw some cheese. But that's all I'm going to talk about it. Now, when I go to watch this video, I better not see that y'all took Throw Some Cheese and re-edited it with you doing a voiceover about it. I'm serious. Get hungry, hungry, hungry. Who hungry? Hungry. Hey.
Throw Some Cheese, the most popular video to ever be released from WhiteWood Entertainment's music branch, WhiteWood Music. It's a 4-minute mock of the 2006 hit single Throw Some D's from the rapper Rich Boy. This video, released in February of 2007, launched Green and WhiteWood to instant net success, gaining over 1 million views in a matter of weeks, granting Green with radio and podcast interviews and radio play, all nationwide. In fact, the song was such a smash that Rich Boy himself took a liking to the video, making it one of his favorite videos on YouTube.com, the only video he took a liking to that didn't include himself in it.
Get it understood, number 1 and the number 3. Haters wish they could steal the goods on my number 3. Slam my arch car so the motherfuckers know it's me.
We won't.
Good.
Today, instead of talking about the video in a positive light, do you mind sharing why you dislike the video so much?
Okay. Well, First off, it started off as a promotional video for my then upcoming film, Kill Bill Volume 1. But then, unexpectedly, it launched a success. It gained millions of video views within a matter of weeks. Next thing I know, I got podcast interviewers and radio DJs calling me to interview me. And I can't understand it because, like, I drew the pictures in Microsoft Paint first off. And then I edited them in a matter of hours, so...
Do you think maybe it's because you try too hard and perhaps less is more?
I wouldn't like to believe it, but maybe so.
Let's talk about the name WhiteWood. Where did it come from?
Well, I grew up in a small city in Detroit called Highland Park. And while doing the comics for the Highland Park City newspaper, I found out that on February 12, 1873, that Highland Park's post office was changed to WhiteWood by its then postmaster, Adolphus Trumbull. But that only lasted for about 3 years until January 25th, 1876, when it was changed back to Highland Park by its new postmaster.
And many people in the city of the Highland Park don't know that, do they?
Haven't met many that have.
In order to get a more in-depth look into Tommie's inspiration for his films, I decided I'd take him on a walk to where it all began.
You know what that long pointless walk just reminded me of? Barbara Walters.
Not like Barbara Walters, like Deborah Walters. I took you on that walk to get a more in-depth look at the inspiration for your filmmaking.
Right. I'm just saying because Barbara does it too.
So why don't you tell us why we're at this lot?
Well, Deborah, we're at this lot because this lot is where you told me to take you. Oh, well, this lot is basically where the roots of my life took shape. I mean, not this field, obviously, but my house used to stand here, 250 Waverly.
How long did you and your family reside here?
From the ages of 5 to 12. But when I was 12 on Devil's Night, an arsonist came and set a fire to the abandoned house next to ours. And it caught on our house and burned us out.
So I take it that this block
Hold on,
is...
what? You just gonna ask me a question after that?
What do you mean?
I told you that when I was 12, my family got burnt out of the house, and I don't get as much as a, I'm sorry to hear that, can I give you $1 or nothing? Thank you. Now what were you saying?
So I take it that this block is where your love and admiration for the city of Highland Park comes from.
Basically.
Mind sharing an experience with us?
Does it have to be a good one? Okay. So one day I'm walking my miniature schnauzer down the block.
Why?
And because this guy down the street was picking on me, but he wasn't acting like Mr. Get Bad when I had my dog with me.
You mean a bully stopped picking on you because you were walking a miniature schnauzer down the street?
Yeah.
On a leash?
Can I tell my story? Anyway, so I'm walking my dog down the street, and suddenly this guy starts running down the street. And my puppy, he's a playful one, so he thought that the guy was playing with him. He starts running circles around the guy. Only thing is, the guy wasn't playing. He pulled out a gun and shot my dog dead right here.
Do you know why the guy was running?
Thank you. Nah. I think he was running from the police or something. Here we go with this blur again.
So, Tommie, at what point in your life did you decide I want to be a director?
Well, growing up, I was always better than all of my art teachers. I even got an A for just showing up to their class.
Oh, so you're an artist as well?
You could say that. When I was 4, I could draw better than my 30-year-old dad. But if you ask him that, he'll say it's a lie because he act like he don't want to remember that time when I challenged him back in '89 to a Ninja Turtles drawing competition.
And what happened?
I drew my turtle first, and it came out sweet. Then he started drawing his turtle second, and even I could see it wasn't coming along good. So then he just got up and put his pencil down like, I ain't got time for this. And I never seen him as much as touch a pencil ever again.
What a story.
Then I released 4 mixtapes with this rap group. And even though everybody thought I was great at that, I stopped doing it and I went to art college in 03 for film. Don't ask me why. So I get there and I'm like, when did we learn how to use the cameras? And they go, what cameras? So apparently I had the lead there. I went to film school in 04, and then in 05 I started at WhiteWood, and then I bought my first film camera in 06, and here I am.
Wow, what a story. As we approach the end of our interview, I must ask, where do you see yourself at 25?
At 25, I have earned at least $1 million, and I have 1 film under my belt and 1 in the works.
And at 30?
At 30 is when I plan on winning my first Academy Award for Best Director. Killing 2 birds with 1 stone, because not only will I be the youngest recipient of the award, but I'll be the first African American to ever win it.
And what do you plan to have achieved by the end of your life?
To be the greatest filmmaker of all time, basically. Past, present, future, period.
Tommie, one final thought.
Okay.
Are there any aspects of your life, whether they be personal or film related, that you completely disapprove of and would take back if you could?
As far as personal is concerned, nah. I love my flaws. They make me who I am. But as far as filmmaking is concerned, I wouldn't change a thing, Deborah. Not a thing. Man, I'm not crying. Don't think I'm crying. It's just blurring here, man. Don't judge me. And I'm leaving. I'm out.
Reporting live from Highland Park, Michigan, I'm Barbara Walters, half-second cousin Deborah Walters. Thank you for joining us this evening for another edition of 4040.